Grand Rising family, how are you guys this lovely evening? I am doing wonderful, wonderful. I am out in nature, taking a moment because I wanted to come on and talk to you guys for a little bit. I want to share a book that has been introduced to me. And I find it a very, very, and actually brilliant read. Probably one of the most important reads if you order it and get the opportunity to read it. It'll be, I can promise you, one of the most brilliant reads you'll ever experience this year or during these times. And I want to start off by saying the keys to the universe lies within you. Everything that you need is inside of you. It's all about you and what you contribute to the collective. But it starts with you. Everything starts with you. All of the divineness starts within you. And it's all about energy, vibration, and frequency. It's about love. Love being the core of you and the core of this universe. It's all about love. It's all about being able to rise above everything and allow love to be the common denominator. Let me just say that. It's about coming out from under the hypnosis, breaking loose from this matrix, becoming detached from these old systems and this diabolical, evil society. It's all about breaking away from it all. Because once you realize how much we have been programmed to behave the way we have behaved for centuries, coming through the generations. Once you realize that it's all been systematic, then you'll begin to understand what must be done. It'll begin to come more and more clear to you what has happened to us that caused us to be in this predicament and for so long. And once you understand that, then you begin to put the pieces together on the things that need to be done to have all of this dissipated, where we are free. That's what it really means to be free once you can separate from all of that. And guys, it requires work. It requires work. It requires facing your shadow, looking in the mirror, looking at yourself, and being honest, totally honest with yourself. That's a requirement. And until you begin to face your shadows and look in the mirror and look at yourself and be honest and truthful with yourself, until you begin to do that, also by loving yourself, by learning to love yourself, until you begin to do that, you will more than likely remain stagnated. Because this system has done a great job in destroying all of that. What our ancestors were actually created with initially. They've done a great job destroying all of that. And what they did generations ago have been passed down until this day. And so we got a lot of work to do. And many of us are already working on it. Many of us are already doing it. Many of us are farther on this side of the problem that we've been in at hand. And so this draconian system has really done a lot of evil spell work, a lot of evil. And the beauty of the time we're in now is that we're in the space where, as I've told you before, help is here. And there is really no excuse outside of becoming aware. You know, when you're not aware, you can only move from your level of awareness. But once you become aware, then it is definitely no excuse for you to start doing the work and manifesting the things that you would want in these lifetimes. So the time is here. There's really just no excuse, guys. We have help, and we just need to do what we need to do to wake up and become more aware, so that we can understand it all and start working on it. And like I say, many of us are already here, and we're doing, you know, many of us have come a long ways, but we're doing great. And I want you guys to be a part of this group that have made it thus far. So I want to share this book with you. A colleague and friend of mine, and I'm going to call her handler name Divine Words of Wisdom. She shared this book with me, and she was so kind enough to put it in the mail and send it to me. And I thank her so much for that. I appreciated it so much, and I had to thank her, and I'm still thanking her because of what this book is doing for me. At the moment I opened it, I began to become blessed. So it's almost like the peace and the blessings just jumped up off the page, and I initially began to feel, you know, just what this book is going to do and is doing for me. It just happened immediately. I just felt it, just holding the book, as a matter of fact. But it's called Project 369, The Key to the Universe, and it's the final edition, revised. And I'm going to show you, let you see what the book looks like. On the back it says, I am. This book, guys, is simply amazing. Now, I've been seeing it advertised for a while, and I've went past the commercials that and the ads that have been popping up on my Instagram, and they caught my attention a couple of times, but until she mentioned it and until I put two and two together that was the book, I was not able to really totally resonate with it. And then she sent it to me, and I opened it. And the first message I read was, if you only knew the magnificence of the 3, 6, and the 9, then you would have the key to the universe. And this was written by Nikola Tesla. That was one of his quotes. I opened this book and it began to talk about, who am I? So it's asking that you focus on who you are. Looking at yourself in the mirror and really focusing on who you are. Who are you? And then it begin to talk about the manifestation and the self-concept and how important that is. And it mentions what is faith. There was actually quite a bit of information focusing on the word faith and the definition of it. Quite a bit of information on that, so we know that is definitely important. Then it talks about the conscious rejuvenation, the conscious reflection, because it's all about raising the consciousness. You know, you can move out of anything if you understand how this all works. You can move out of anything. You actually, as I say many times, you create your own world. And by raising your vibration, by raising your consciousness, you create your own world. And it all stems from the core is your heart chakra. And being able to come from a place of love, that is significant. That is very, very important. It talks about the awareness of being, building a relationship with yourself. And that's why, too, building a relationship with yourself, that's why it's so important to spend time alone, to spend time in nature, you know, because you are one with nature. You're one with nature. And so when you're spending time in nature, you're actually spending time with yourself. Think about it, how much sense that makes. Talks about building a relationship with yourself. And actually, that's where I am in this book, on the page 11, building a relationship with yourself. Talks about be the energy you want to attract. So that tells me whatever it is that you want to attract to yourself, you become that. You become that you want to attract. And then you will begin to attract that. Talks about be the energy you want to attract. There's several pages discussing this part in the book. It talks about hard times and how to navigate through them. The law of vibration. This book, guys, frequencies, it talks about main components to successful manifestation. It teaches you how to manifest, how to create what you want, how to create the world that you want. It goes deep into all of that. It is just the most amazing read when it comes to moving out of the old self in the old world. This is the most amazing read. I don't know that you'll ever get better than this. I think at least that's how I see it right now. This is just an amazing book and self-guide into learning how to manifest your world and create a beautiful world. Talks about the main components to successful manifestation, the signs of the universe. It breaks all of that down. The universe conspires to reveal the truth and to make your path easy if you have the courage to follow the signs. There are signs out there, guys. We actually have guides that will walk us through a beautiful life if that's what we so desire. It talks about angel signs. The numbers. Numbers are just as much a part of our manifestation and rising in consciousness. It's more multiplication. Numbers, just numbers, are more significant in our creation than we could ever imagine. They hid all of that from us. This book will help you understand it. It's going to break it down. Talks about how to manifest love. If you want love, then you need to become love. Relationships as reflections. And then it has, it talks about the significance of the 369, the significance of those three numbers and how important they are. It is an amazing read, guys. And all I'm going to say is I have dove off in this book and I am being blessed, beyond blessed. And I'm going to show it to you. And I'm going to, if you do nothing but, if you just research it and just look into the book, look at the references, Look at the reviews. If you do nothing more, at least I'm going to advise you to do that. Because I truly and honestly believe this book will change your life. I sleep with this book. I do. But I'm going to show it to you again. And they advertise it on Instagram all the time. Project 369, The Key to the Universe, Final Edition. Buy this book, guys. I promise you, if you buy this book and you dive into it, whatever term you want to use, and really become focused in it and become serious, I guarantee you it's going to change your life. My friend, the things that she have shared with me, and even her advices, that even some of it I'm beginning to see more and more that I didn't see initially. She read this book, and she has been using this book as a guide to her rise and ascension, and to come outside of the old world that we all were in. And I can just see the change in her. I can see the intellect, all of the things that she has learned. And she's talked about how she would write things down, and in due process, it began to manifest. So I'm going to advise you guys to buy this book. And you know what? I'm just in the first initial stage, but I've seen the results of this book in actually 2 other people. And so seeing is believing for me in real time. So I just believe in my heart that if you invest in this book, you're going to be blessed. I believe you're going to be contacting me, and you're going to be thanking me for sharing this book with you. I just believe it. I really do. So I'm going to continue to dive in. I try and read a little bit every day. And I'm getting closer and closer to the deeper parts of it. And I'm so excited about it, because I already know what it's going to do for me. But I just wanted to come on and share this book with you, and I hope that you do take my advice and look into it and possibly purchase it and start using it. Project 369, The Key to the Universe, Final Edition. And I'm sure, if I haven't Googled it, but I think if you Google it, you'll probably find the book. And if you can't, send me a message and I will find the book for you and guide you on how to purchase it. I promise you, because I want you to have it. I want you guys to have whatever I have. Whatever is blessing me, I want you guys to get a piece of it so you can be blessed too. That's just, I love you guys like that. So anyway, I wanted to come on and just talk about this beautiful material and how much it is beginning to change my life already. And again, share with you that I have seen the change in others who have read this book and are now operating on the tools that this book gave them. So buy that book, guys, and become blessed. Outside of that, that's going to kind of sum up this video. Wasn't planning on staying on too long. I am going to walk out and feed my birds. I didn't feed them this morning, and they're looking for some food. So I'm going to walk over and put some bird food out and put some water out for my birds. And then I'm going to go in. I got a couple more things I want to do before the night, gets long. It's still young, gets old. So, but I just wanted to come on and share that book with you guys. And I hope you guys will take me serious and look into it and let me know the outcome of it. So I thank you so much for coming on this evening and watching this video. As I always ask you to like the video, because when you like it, more people can see it. Share it and click the notification bell so that you can continue to get the message. And I plan to do a book review soon and share some books, because I've accumulated so many. So I have a stack of books that I want to bring and share with you real soon, and a couple of other things I'm going to be talking about in the very, very, very near future. So, but thank you for coming on today. No, guys, always I tell you that I love you very much. You are my family. You are my people, and I love you. You are my people. And I'm going to sign out now. I'm going to say Assalamu alaikum to you. Namaste. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Peace be unto you guys. Continue to keep your heads up. Take care of yourselves. Get you some sun. Get your vitamin D. And hug somebody. There's always somebody that needs a hug. I love you guys. And until next time, I'm going to say bye-bye.